The gym smelled like sweat, rubber mats, and bad decisions, and currently you were one of them. 28, 29, 30. The whole friend group sat around the edge of the mat, counting loudly while Jungkook did push-ups like it was the easiest thing in the world. Which was annoying, very annoying, because why did he look that good doing push-ups? His black hair was messy from sweat, sleeves rolled up to his elbows, muscles tightening under his shirt every time he lowered himself. And the girls from the volleyball team on the other side of the gym were very obviously staring. You notice, unfortunately. His arms are illegal. Jimin sighed dramatically beside you. Taeyong nodded. Actually unfair. You cross your arms. They are just arms. Jimin turned slowly. Are you okay? Perfectly. Because your eye twitched. It did not. Jungkook glanced up for half a second while still doing push-ups and smiled at you. That soft smile. The one that made your stomach betray you immediately. He always looked at you like that. Like the room got quieter whenever he found you in it. Like he was only doing 30 push-ups because you were watching, which was worse, because maybe he was. 45, 46, 40. You suddenly stood. Jimin grabbed your wrist. No, I'm not doing anything. That's exactly what someone about to do something says. You slipped away with your sweetest smile. Watch. No. Too late. You walked straight across the mat while Jungkook kept going. His eyes followed you immediately. Confused, curious, sweetie, dangerously pretty. You crouched beside him. The boys behind you started screaming. No way. Don't do it. You wouldn't. You absolutely would. And then you lay flat on your back underneath him, directly under him. Jungkook nearly collapsed. His arms shook. Why? You looked up innocently. What? His palms pressed into the mat on either side of your head. His face hovered inches above yours, hair falling over his forehead, breathing hard. It was warm, way too warm. Your heart started punching your ribs. Everyone around you lost their minds. Oh my god, he's gonna die, bro. Jimin was laughing so hard he fell over. Jungkook stared down at you, completely frozen. Move, he whispered. No, you're distracting me. That's the point. His jaw clenched. Your grin got bigger. You nervous? No. Flustered? No. Scared? Why? You lifted up, bro. He lowered into another push-up until his face was inches from yours, close enough for his breath to brush your lips, close enough that your smile disappeared. Oh no. Why was he doing that? 47, Taeyong screamed from the back. Jungkook pushed up again, then lowered. Again. His nose nearly brushed yours. You forgot how to breathe. Jungkook. His eyes stayed on yours. Dark, calm, too calm, and then quietly. Still think I'm nervous? Your face got hot instantly. You swallowed. He noticed. Of course he noticed. And then, instead of pushing up, he leaned down and kissed you. Right there, in front of everyone. Like it was nothing. Like kissing you while holding himself above you in push-ups position in the middle of the gym was a completely normal thing to do. Your brain shut down. The gym exploded. Jimin screamed. Taeyong yelled something unintelligible. Someone dropped a water bottle, but Jungkook kissed you anyway. Soft, warm, slow. Like he had all the time in the world. Like he wanted everyone watching to know exactly whose attention he belonged to. When he pulled back, his forehead rested lightly against yours. You blinked up at him, speechless. He smiled. 48. The city lights shimmered below. Warm summer air moved softly against your skin as you sat on the low rooftop wall behind campus, your legs swinging while holding a cold juice bottle against your cheek. Your whole body still felt hot from the gym, or maybe not from the gym, maybe from him. The memory replayed again, Jungkook above you, his arms on both sides of your head. That look in his eyes before he kissed you in front of everyone like it was the easiest decision he'd ever made. You ground into your drink. Embarrassed, his voice came from behind. You turned. Jungkook stepped onto the rooftop with two snacks in one hand and his hoodie hanging over his shoulder. Black t-shirt, messy hair from practice. Soft eyes immediately finding you. Dangerous, very dangerous. A little. He smiled. Liar. You kissed me in front of the entire gym. You laid under me in front of the entire gym. That's different. How? I had a plan, and I improved it. You stared. He sat beside you on the ledge and handed you a snack. You accepted it suspiciously. You're way too confident about this. He opened his drink. I'm not confident. Really? No. Then what was that? He looked at you. That kiss? Yes. His mouth twitched. I got jealous. You blinked. What? His shoulders lifted casually. You were laughing with Namjoon from the basketball team. So, he made you laugh too much. You nearly choked. You got jealous over laughing? You touched his arm. I hit his arm because he made fun of Jimin. Still touched it. You stared at him, then laughed so hard he leaned into his shoulder. No way. Jungkook smiled despite himself. You're impossible. You were jealous. You laid under me. That's not the point. That is absolutely the point. You kept laughing while he watched you like you were his favorite thing to witness, and maybe you were. Eventually the laughter faded, but your shoulders stayed against his. Neither of you moved away. Wind brushed your hair across your cheek. Jungkook reached over without thinking and tucked it behind your ear. Your heart did something dramatic. Again. Why is he acting like that? No warning, no mercy, just naturally soft with you in ways that made you feel things in places you could not explain. You looked at him. He was already looking at you. Close, very close now. Can I ask you something? You said quietly. He nodded. Did you really mean it? What? The kiss. He looked surprised for half a second, then serious, like deeply serious. Yeah, your fingers tightened around the bottle. I mean, you swallowed. You kissed me like you really wanted to. He smiled softly. I did. No, but like, you looked away shyly. Wanted to? His grin widened. When? What? I wanted to kiss you for months. You froze. What? Maybe longer. Jungkook. What? Months? Yeah. Why didn't you do anything? He leaned back on his palms. Because every time I got close to you, my brain stopped working. You stared, then laughed. The Jungkook? Yeah. The smart shy nerd who gets perfect grades and never panics. Yes, panics. A lot. Because of me? He looked straight into your eyes. Yes, because of you. And suddenly you couldn't joke anymore, because he meant it. Every word, your voice got smaller. Oh. He turned fully towards you, his knee brushing yours. Can I tell you something? You nodded. When I'm around everyone else, I feel like I have to stay in control, he said quietly. You listened. But with you... His fingers found yours between you, warm, gentle. I forget to. Your breath caught. You made me feel calm. Your chest tightened. And nervous. You laughed softly. That's confusing. I know. His tongue brushed over your knuckles, but mostly, he moved closer. I feel like myself with you. The city noise below disappeared. Everything disappeared until it was just him and the rooftop. In your heart beating too loud, your voice came out barely above a whisper. Jungkook. His eyes dropped to your lips and back to your eyes. Can I kiss you again? This time you didn't nod. You leaned in first and kissed him. Soft, warm, slow. His hand slid to your waist immediately as if it belonged there. He kissed you deeper this time, gentle but wanting like he'd been holding it for too long. You smiled against his lips. He smiled too, then kissed you again. Your fingers slipped into his hair while he pulled you closer until your knees touched. The rooftop air felt warm around you. His hoodie fell beside you, forgotten. His forehead rested against yours when you both pulled away breathless. He laughed softly. What? You smiled. You're not shy around me. No. Why? He looked at you for a long second, then wrapped his arm around you and pulled you against his chest. Because with you, his voice low near your ear. I don't feel like hiding. You stayed there with your arms around him while the city lights glowed beneath the rooftop. His chin rested on your shoulder, your heartbeat slowly calming against his chest. And somewhere between the teasing, the chaos, the push-ups, the jealousy, and the kiss, you realized something. Jungkook was everyone else's quiet boy. But with you, he laughed louder, smiled easier, loved softer. Like you brought out every part of him he kept hidden from the world, and maybe that's what love feels like, finding the version of someone no one else gets to see, and holding them close enough that they never want to hide again.